What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen. Do I have a sweet treat for you today? We're making raisin butter tarts, chocolate chip cookies, and vanilla ice cream. So I hope you're hungry. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. We're going to start by making our chocolate chip cookies. So I've got my butter here, my sugar, and my vanilla. We're going to cream these together until it's almost like a frosting. Then we're going to add in our eggs. Take your spatula and make sure you bring the sides down. Now you want to just let that go for a bit until it's nice and mixed. All right, now that our sugar, butter, and eggs have mixed together, we're going to slowly add in our flour mixture, which has our flour, salt, and baking soda. So slowly add that in. All right, once you got all the flour in there, go ahead and stop it. And again, just make sure that you bring all the flour down so it can incorporate. Go ahead and keep mixing it. Then you can add in your chocolate chips. All right, once you're satisfied that it's fully mixed, grab our parchment paper. Go ahead and set that aside. All right, so we got our parchment paper, we got our cookie dough. We're gonna go ahead and scoop that out. Then what you wanna do is take your parchment paper, roll it over, and spread the cookie dough out. We're going to take this cookie dough, we're going to put it on a baking sheet, and we're going to put it in the oven. Sorry, not the oven. We're going to put this in the freezer for about half an hour or so. Let it firm up, and then we'll be able to cut it nice and easy to bake them off. All right, while the cookie dough is in the freezer firming up, we're going to start with the raisin butter tarts. So I've got my butter here that's been softened, sugar and a pinch of salt and vanilla, and my eggs. Mix this up. Just go slow with it until that butter starts to blend in. And you can go faster and try to get it to melt into it. So once that's mixed in, we're going to add in our corn syrup, 1 cup of corn syrup. Use your spatula, make sure you get all of it. Gonna put this in the kitchen. All right, so we'll just keep mixing this up. Just start to look like caramel. All right, once you've got that all mixed up, we'll go ahead and put in our raisins. Mix that up. All right, so our butter tart mixture is all mixed up. We'll put that aside while we get the tarts ready. All right, now that we've got our shells spread out, we're gonna put in about 1/8 of a cup of the mixture into each shell. If you got some left, you can go back and top some of them up that are low. But you also don't want to overfill them. All right, so we got our shells filled. We're gonna put them in the oven for 20 minutes at 400. Keep an eye on them. So we're gonna let those go for 20 minutes at 400 degrees, keeping an eye on them. If you want them a little bit runnier, you can put them for around 15 minutes. More firm, you can let them go for 20 minutes. And then we'll be back. All right, we are back. It's been about 20 minutes. The butter tarts look amazing. We're gonna let them cool on the rack for about 10 minutes. Then we'll take them off onto a cooling rack and let them cool completely. All right, so while our butter tarts cool down, I've got my chocolate chip cookie dough from the freezer. As you can see, it's formed nicely. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut them into just under an inch. Put that off to the side. We'll take our other baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper. We're going to go ahead and lie these down. Now these are pretty big cookies, so I'm going to give them lots of space. I think I'm only going to cook 9 on here. Got my oven preset to 375. We're going to pop these in for about 11 minutes. Keep an eye on them, and then we'll be back. All right, the cookies are out of the oven. They smell and look amazing. Gonna let them cool for about 5 minutes. Then we'll come back, taste one of them and the butter tarts. All right, we are back. The cookies have cooled down. The butter tarts have cooled down. Let's go ahead and try it. Cookies are still really soft. Just melts in your mouth. Chocolate, it just, as soon as it hits your tongue, it just disintegrates. Let's try a butter tart. Pretty good. If I were to change anything, instead of corn syrup, I'd use maple syrup. Maybe we'll try that next time. But those are delicious, but I feel like it needs something else, something to balance all that sweetness. You need something creamy. So I want some ice cream. So I got a pint of ice cream that I made yesterday. Let's go ahead and we'll blend that up and give it a try with the cookie and the butter tart.
You got it, dude.
All right, ice cream is done. Let's go ahead and get a scoop. Try with that butter tart. The ice cream really completes it. Let's try the ice cream with the cookie. Fresh ice cream, warm cookie. The ice cream really helps with all the chocolate and the sugar in the cookie. All right, well, that was delicious. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.